What's up, everybody? It is your girl, MzBee, the one and only. Hello. You are tuned into BB Entertainment, another segment of New Music Monday. Although today we're going to remix it, honey. It's New Musician Monday, okay? We are talking to the one and only, honey. The one and only, right? He's a drummer, production CEO, all of the things, music director. Hey, he's a music director now. Come on, Jesus, won't he do it? And all of the things, okay? Hey, Aaron. Hey, everybody, come on in and share, all right? Because we want to get this person to you, all right? Y'all already know what this platform is. This platform is a new platform where we open up the floor. We give them, the people, the stage, the talent, the stage, so that they can come on here and they can tell their story, they can show their craft, they can show their gifts, share their talents, so that the people of the world can see them, hear them, love them, know them, all of the things. And then we have questions and answers and all of that. So you all can not only get to know their gift and their talent, but you can also get to know them, the people, the entity, the person behind the gift, the person behind the art, which will then make you appreciate them all the more, okay? And a lot of times, the only things that people need are platforms. They just need an opportunity, a chance to do what it is that they do without interruption. And also, some of the people, all of the hidden gems that are out here, they actually, all they need is a chance to show what they're about, to show that they're about this music life, okay? And then once the right person hears them, boom, pow, surprise, they get a phone call. Excuse me, y'all. Excuse me, they get a phone call, and then all of a sudden, boom, they on the Grammys, they're playing with Adam West and all of those things, honey, all of the things. That is what we're doing and bringing to the people today, okay? So, again, you are tuned in to New Music Monday. Today, we remixing New Musician Monday because we're talking to the one and only Loran Spider Brown. Come on in, sir. How are you?
Hey, how you doing? I'm doing all right.
Awesome. Loran Spider Brown. Okay, Spider. Okay, tell the people who you are. Who is Loran Spider Brown?
Well, I am a father, of course. I'm a CEO over a company called Spider Productions, Inc. I'm also an MD. I currently, last MD job that I did was with the BTS Awards.
Yes. Behind the scenes awards and recognitions, you guys, for those who don't know. Founded by somebody by the name of MzBee. Oh, okay. But anyway. Go ahead.
Proud military guy. All around, just a good person. But other than that, I'm a person that a lover of music, more than anything. It's always been my passion, something I've been doing all my life, definitely a God-given gift.
God-given gifts. That's what we like to hear. We like to showcase those God-given gifts, people. God-given gifts, okay? Those are the ones that last, okay? All right? And then over the course of our lives, they're fine-tuned and they're, pruned and all of those things or whatever the case. So we love those things. We absolutely love those things. So tell us, where did the name Spider come from?
Well, when I was stationed in Virginia, a lot of the musicians, we had this group called Campaign, and it was headed over by a good friend of mine named Philip Johnson, who right now reigns in Florida. But we had a group called Campaign, and basically all of us had Marvel superhero names. Oh. And there was only two of us that actually had names that stuck. That was me and my boy Hulk. It started off as Spider-Man, and my boy Incredible Hulk, of course. But after a while, it just got cut down short to just Spider, and it just stuck with me ever since.
So why did you choose Spider-Man? What was why did you select him as opposed to all of the other Marvel comics?
Really, it wasn't me that selected it, but my friend selected it because I used to do this one trick where I would be twirling the sticks and still doing a roll around the set. So it really stuck with me, and everybody called it spinning webs. So
so that's where it comes from, because you be spinning webs when you working them sticks.
I guess so.
Mm-hmm. Working them fingers. Okay. Well, good. That's what's up. That's what's up. So tell us more. Okay, so the first thing that you mentioned is your father. Talk to us about you being a father.
Well, I'm a father one. I have a loving daughter that I love with all my heart. Her name is Ariana Brown, and she's big into drawing and everything like that, which I really highly support in everything that she does. Because in the same way, my parents and my grandparents were very supportive of what I did. Like when it came to me getting my first 2 drum sets and everything. So when it comes to her, I try to support her in every ambition that she wants to sit out there and do. When she wanted to play the violin, I was there for it.
Yeah.
So drawing has been something that she's stuck with, and her artistic skills are very, very good. She's actually impressed a few of the colleges up my way. So definitely supporting that.
You said a few colleges?
Yes.
Oh my goodness. So she's well advanced.
Yeah, she's definitely well advanced.
That's awesome. That's awesome. That's awesome. And so now a daughter. Now let me ask you this: had you ever had a thought in the back of your head like you wanted her to be a drummer? Did you ever desire for her to be a female drummer?
Yeah, I mean, and she kind of wants to do that, but her niche has always been drawing. So I got no problem. I've always shown her stuff here and there, but her main thing has always been like, I need this from Michael's, so I can draw this. So she has everything from pens to the pencils, to the canvases, to the easels, to the markers that she needs, whatever it is, she has it.
Right. Good. And so how important, as a father of a daughter, okay, in this day and age and stuff like that, how important do you think it is to cultivate, to like encourage those gifts and stuff like that? Because a lot of parents may have thought that if their child was doing these little doodling and all this, they call it doodling. If they're doing the little doodlings and stuff like that, they're thinking it's a waste of time. What are you wasting your time on that for? How important is it for you to, and even in your opinion for other parents, to cultivate and encourage those gifts?
I say it's very important. The reason why being because you never know what they might grow up to be by doing that one thing.
That's true.
Look at me, for example. I'm not trying to brag or anything like that, but at the end of the day, I'm still, cultivating my gift, but still, like, I've done a lot of major gigs. I've done a lot of, major hits here and there. I've met a lot of major people. I've played behind some major people growing up as a teenager, starting off at age 14 all the way up. So it's very imperative, I would say, to cultivate that gift. Go for it. If you see them like really showing an interest in it, and I mean really showing an interest, 9 times out of 10, you're going to see the difference between them liking something or really wanting to hone in or really wanting to do this particular craft or whatever it might be, So I say cultivate, go for it.
I agree. I do agree with that. I talk to a lot of parents about, about paying attention to what they see their child doing. Pay attention to what you think, they're on and they're working on that they would love to do and things like that. Pay attention to what you see them doing naturally, because that is something that they don't need to be coerced on. That's something that they don't need to be, convinced to do. These are things that they just love to do naturally. And so you want to watch that. If you see your child just dancing all of a sudden, every time you see them, they're just dancing. Or every time you see them, they're just, they're singing. And every time you see them, they're drawing. Those are the things that you want to pay attention to as a parent because those are the things that's going to tell you about your child. You know what I'm saying? And what to cultivate and what to build up and stuff like that. So that's good. That's awesome. Now, military. How is it that you come from the military background to musicianship? Talk to us about the transition there and how did that take place?
Well, as far as the transition goes, of course, I've always been playing music, so that was already there, and I kept at it regardless of the situation. But I had duties, when I transitioning into the military from high school. I went ahead, had to focus in on that. It seemed tough at times, but during those off periods, I would, either go to what we call, as musicians, sheds, which is a musical term for like working in a woodshed. But basically, musicians would get together and have these big or small jam sessions, whether it be in a church or in somebody's house or whatever. And basically, that's our time to cultivate our gifts and just learn and push each other as fellow musicians and brothers and sisters in the musicianhood. Basically pushing each other in this. So for me, being in the military, it used to be hard, especially during those times when I was out at deployment. So I literally got pictures of me on the back of the naval ship by the harpoon launchers.
Right.
Well, the Tomahawks, actually, that's what it's called, the Tomahawk missiles. And basically, I'm sitting up there on a drum set, practicing, trying to keep my chops up. Because I had to come back and still, have either gigs if I had them, or still had to play at a church or whatever. Because I was always still playing and cultivating whenever I could.
Yeah. Did you find it therapy? You find it to be therapy?
Yes, it's definitely something that kept me. It definitely kept me. It kept me at a good frame of mind for the most part, because it could be hard at times when you got to sit up there and deal with all the stuff that I've seen over there. I've seen a lot.
Yeah. And okay, so that's a big thing, in which you kind of segue me into a question with regards to that, your experience in the military. How has what you've seen and experienced and stuff, because what branch were you a part of?
Well, I started off in the Navy, then after that went to the Air Force.
Okay, so I
was actually in two branches.
Two branches, Navy and Air Force. Okay, so, and I'm quite sure out of both, you've seen some things, you know what I'm saying, that you can't unsee. I come from a military family. There are some things that you can just not unsee. And there are some feelings and some things that were permanently embedded that is kind of difficult to even purge out, even to this day. And you've been out of the military for how long?
I did a total of 11 years in the military.
So you've seen some stuff, okay?
You've seen some
stuff. Exactly. So now, with the musicianship, how does that even... How did you kind of go away from some of those experiences and kind of block those things out to be as creative as a musician? Like, how do you escape that mental? How do you escape those traumatic experiences that stay with you? How do you put those away to create? How does that happen?
Well, for me, music has already been a major thing that was therapeutic. So for me, it was like, music is what kept me sound, what kept me calm, it was my getaway from everything else in the world whenever I was just feeling down, or even if I was happy, whatever was going on during that time, music was like that one thing that kept me in line, or kept me being able to come back to the world where it's like, okay, hey, I'm here, I'm alive, everything's gonna be all right. But because like I said, being in the military is, for some folks it might be easy. For a lot of others, they go over there and go over there and experience war, or even have to experience where a possibility of somebody shooting a missile at your ship or something like that. It could be very scary, and it's like, for me, I've seen some stuff, and I would share, but that's something I'm not going to share. But for me, it was like some of the stuff that I've seen, is caused, it's caused for others and other people in my life that I know, and to really just have some serious breakdowns in their lives. And if I swear, if it wasn't for me having music, I really do not know where I would be. I've been through some stuff in my life, and I've had my own, share of breakdowns and stuff. But at the end of the day, that one thing has remained sound in my life, where it's actually brought me back to being who I am as a person. which
Wow.
kept me, mentally sound.
Yeah, absolutely. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. That's something. And one thing that I do know, and like I said, coming from a military family, is that there's nothing we can be there for our family members that has experienced the military, experienced some of the things that you all have experienced as being a soldier or whatever, in whatever branch, because all branches, I know you all have an inter competition amongst yourselves or whatever, but who is somebody, so matter of fact, I think they said Army is an acronym for Are You Ready to Be a Marine Yet? You know what I mean? So it's it's a lot. I know it's a lot of different military competitions or whatever going on, but at the same time, you all are on the front line, and you all, in one way or another, have your own experiences or whatever the case. And then they say the Air Force is like the Club Med of the military. You know what I mean? So
Air Force is so lax. I'm not gonna lie, but it's very political. It's very political. So you got a lot of brown nosing going on.
Well, regardless, I don't know about the inner workings of the military, but what I'm saying is, you have those inner competitions amongst from one branch to another. However, you all have your own experiences with regards to wherever the trauma lies. Okay, and so that's one thing that you all can say collectively, that it's nothing to play with, and that when you leave the military, it could be some temporary or permanent scarring, not just physically, but mentally, that you have to work your way through. And for you, the good thing is you found music to be that pull for you to be able to kind of grab onto that for dear life, probably at times, and then make your way out of whatever quote unquote sunken place your emotions try to take you to. Okay?
Yeah.
That's amazing. That's amazing. And for you, it could be music. For somebody else, it could be cooking. For somebody else, it could be, painting or whatever the case. But as long as you all have, and this goes for all military, all former military, former, past, present, whatever. Hello, everybody. Hello. Thank you for tuning in, and go ahead and hit share for me, please. So it that goes for all former or past, present, or future military. Have that outlet. Have that outlet. You need that outlet, simply because everybody has to release these type of anxieties or these type of feelings or these type of whatever in something. You need to release it in something. And if you do not have something to release it to, then some things could not go well. Okay?
Right.
So have that outlet. It's so great that you found music to be that very, very, very safe and very, harmonious outlet for you, that you were able to utilize and grow in and create a career and make a career out of it. That's awesome. I think that is phenomenal. And hats off to you for finding your way to that. You know what I mean? So now before we go into showing a little bit about what you can do on the drum tip, okay? What is it that you would like to share with regards to this particular imagery of yourself? Because I know, we about to show something. We about to show what the man can do. Why they call him Spider? Why he's spinning? Showing him spinning webs and stuff, shooting webs out. So let's talk about what they're about to see here.
Okay, for this first video, good friend of mine named Chosen Sanders he resides out in Virginia. He made this track and he wanted me to do a video to it. So here it is. I hope y'all enjoy it. It's a video that has a rendition of different artists that I'm pretty sure some of y'all will definitely know. So enjoy.
Okay, let me get it pulled up for you. Hold on. This is Loran Spider Brown. He's spinning webs, y'all. Man, somebody said, you better come on, drummer boy. Yes. Come on here. That is Spider, y'all. Loran Brown, better known as Spider, spinning webs with the drumsticks. Yes, God. Woo. That's my favorite. I ain't gonna even lie to y'all. That's my favorite. That is my favorite. I love it. That's awesome. So now, talk to us about your production company, okay? Spider Productions. Let's talk about it.
Okay, Spider Productions is basically of course, a production company. Right now, we specialize in putting bands together for music, any type of musical events where they're needing a band and everything like that. So usually I'm heading off that band as an MD, putting together these bands to go out there and provide music and entertainment for whoever is in need of it. So basically, it was something I always wanted to do. There's other things that is in the coming, but I know right now we're working on just, entertainment, also production as far as like producing, songs or whatever. But pretty much that's what the company is right now as a whole.
Okay. And I will say this. Hello, everybody. Thank you for tuning in. Come on in and share for me, please, and thank you. We are talking to none other than Loran Brown, also known as, in the music industry, Spider. So normally this is New Music Monday. Today we remixed the M and made a new musician Monday. So we're talking to a fire drummer who we just saw some of his web work. This web work. Look at my fingers. My fingers is gone. My fingers is going. My web work. Yes. Okay. So, yes, that's what he be doing. He be spinning webs and things while he on the drums. Okay. So, and we just finished talking about the Spider Productions, where he is the CEO. So now, tell us about some of the people that you have worked with. You've had the privilege of working with here. Let us be groupies for a second.
Okay, starting off at age 14, I played with Choice Need over the Georgia basketball.
Okay.
Back in Columbus, Georgia. Wow, that's a minute ago. I played with Alvin Darwin and Dorothy Norwood when I was 16 at the Civic Center in Columbus, Georgia. When I was 19, and when Deidre Haddon came into town, I played with him at the Civic Center there. 21, played with Lucinda Moore, or I think I might have been a little bit older than 21, but I was around that age. That was in Virginia. I've opened up for Cool in the Game, opened up for Stylistics, opened up for Lakeside, opened up for John P. Key, opened up for LaShawn Pace, actually. I've shared the stage with them before, and I also shared the stage with Vanessa Bell.
Pioneer, great, legendary Vanessa Bell Armstrong. Listen to me.
Same.
When the Lord, whenever the Lord says peace, huh? Go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
You could share the stage with William McDowell.
Okay.
And actually open up for them, actually.
Okay.
That was at a church I was at in Virginia. And I think that's about it.
Okay.
I'm probably missing somebody, but it's been a few folks. Played behind a good friend of mine. His name is Lloyd Buchanan. He's actually a background singer for Alabama Shakes, one of the background singers, and he's actually helped produce some of their songs.
Good. Okay. Has there ever been a moment where you were starstruck?
No, I've never been the type that's been starstruck.
Okay.
Like, for me, it's always been like, we're all brothers and sisters.
Okay.
Doing the same thing. If anything, it's been like, okay, I might be a fan of what they do,
right,
or how they do it and everything. But as far as starstruck, I never, like, even when I've played and met, I played at the Kenny Leon's Golf and Gala, which was here in Atlanta. So there was a lot of major actors there. I got to meet Samuel Jackson, got to meet Usher, got to meet one of the basketball greats, Julius Erving.
Okay.
T.C. Carson from Living Single.
Yeah.
Egypt from HGTV with her, was it Poverty Version?
Yes.
Like, I got to meet a lot of folks, and I also had to play behind. Oh, I forgot about this person. Vanessa, what's her name? Stephanie Mills. Sorry, I had to play behind
Stephanie Mills.
That's her name.
Listen to me.
I had to play behind her, and I literally got pictures. I think I got a video clip, but I didn't, bring that with me.
Did y'all play the song "Something in the Way You Make Me Feel"?
No, it was actually Home.
Okay. Oh, now that's a classic of hers.
Yes.
Yes. Come on, when I think of home, I think of a place.
Yes.
Yes. Come on, place. Okay, so good stuff. That is awesome. So you say you've never been starstruck. That's cool, because me personally, I know I with one, I slightly was starstruck, just slightly, but I kept it cool, and that was with Calvin Richardson.
Oh, wow.
Out of everybody, I done shared the stage with, done background for, toured with, Calvin Richardson was my one that I was just like, OMG, it's him. Oh my God. Okay, so, but, I kept it cool, kept it kosher. You know what I mean? Cool in the fan. You know what I'm saying? So, okay. And I was with Lily Marie, who is my co-founder for BTS Awards. And she was like, but B, there he go right there. So you saying your own one, but you his big. I was like, girl, don't you embarrass me out here, okay? Don't you embarrass me. Tone it down. Okay? Don't be telling folks that I'm a fan, okay? Don't do that. Not in front of the man. Good God Almighty, okay? So, yes, listen, be cool, okay? Be cool. You gotta let folks think you ain't, you know what I'm saying? What up, bro? Just say what up, bro, and walk past.
Yeah.
Keep it cool, okay? That's good. That's really good. So what is in store for, you know what? Nope. Before you even answer that, I want to play something else. This other video that you said, what is the other video? Tell us about that video.
Okay, so the other video was made by a bass player here in Atlanta named Marcus Turner, who's doing a lot of great things out there. Big ups and a shout out to him.
Okay.
Also, Jamin Nice, he had a part as far as playing keys and doing some of the production with that. But this video, they made this, and I was talking with my friend Jamin, he sent it to me, so I performed on it, made a video to it. Hope y'all enjoy.
Like the head, here it go. Like the head, here it go. What? Wait. Like the head, I might have to turn it back. Wait. You would like to hear it. I might have to turn the volume up. Okay. All right. Again, take two. Like to hear it? Here you go. Okay, see now. Best elevated music I've ever heard. Okay.
Yeah.
That was good. Where do you liken your style to? Who do you liken your style to? Like who are some people that you look up to as far as in the drumming and percussionists and things like that? And who do you compare yourself to, if you compare yourself to anybody?
Well, as far as, let me answer the comparison right now.
Okay.
I don't compare myself to nobody. The reason why being because I feel like we all got to have our own thumbprint when it comes to playing. We should not all sound the same, which happens to be a cliche thing for a lot of musicians.
Yeah.
But it's about breaking out of that right there. You got to have your own thumbprint. If you're trying to do every lick that this one person does, or somebody's trying to get you to do that same lick that they're doing the whole time, you'll never come into yourself. You can take something that they might have, but embellish on it. Right. Yours.
What's your thing though? What is your thing? What is your trademark? What is your thumbprint? Whenever you grace the stage and whenever you are set up to do your thing, you know what I mean? What is your thing that you leave on the stage like that they know that was Spider?
As far as that goes, like for me, I just try to be myself. I just try to play. Like I got certain licks that might, give indication that that's me, but for the most part, I always try to be myself and try to play, cater to the music, especially when if I'm playing behind other artists. You got to cater to what they're looking for.
Sure.
And now, if I'm able to go out there and make it my own, then of course, then with the solos and stuff, I try to just place myself in there as much as possible to where it's like, okay, if I do happen to sound like somebody, you can still hear a difference, regardless of the situation. But at the end of the day, I try to be myself because I don't want to sound like nobody on this earth. Because at the end of the day, I can only be me.
True. That part. Okay, so now, who do you look up to and admire in the game?
Okay. We're going to start from old to new. Right? So, of course,
chronological.
Yeah, there's a lot of them. Let's see. We got Dennis Chambers. He's definitely one of the greats that I always will look up to. You got, I can't even get his name out. There's so many. See, Dennis Chambers is one.
Give me a top three.
Wow. Top three. Dennis Chambers, Calvin Rogers.
Oh, and he played on my album. Calvin he was a drummer. He was one of the drummers on my first album. Yes, God. C-Rod. Okay, go ahead.
Let's see. I got a few more. I got Gerald Hayward, of course. He's one that broke a lot. He broke a lot of it for as far as like all the drummers to be able to get out here from being in the church to playing R&B gigs and everything like that.
Yeah.
I think the first major thing I've seen him with was with Blackstreet, and God, he was killing with it. You got Brian Fraser Moore, another one. He's still a pioneer. He plays for everything that's going on to this day. He actually plays with Adam Blackstone. But he plays for everything. He is a major influence of mine. All the way back from when he played with Usher on his first live album, that Blue and White album.
Man, if you all have never heard of Adam Blackstone, let me tell you something. Look him up. That's a beast. That is a stupid fool of a beast. Okay. All right. Continue.
Yeah, Dave Weckl, going back old again. Dave Weckl, he's known for playing on Chick Corea's albums back in, I say the 80s. His jazz music. If anybody doesn't know about Chick Corea, listen to it. Listen to him. Especially if you're a musician. Yeah.
Right.
You got Vinny Colaiuta, another one. He's actually, and I'm giving y'all some history on this, he's actually the drummer that played the music to Alf's theme song. So anybody that grew up in the 80s, he's actually the drummer for
Alf was my dude.
But he's played for so many other things, but this is a phenomenal drummer. And I know, like, Alf is like the one thing I know everybody can relate to. But he's played for so many other albums, even commercials and everything like that.
Okay.
Let's see. Newer guys. I would say Mike Mitchell is a phenomenal guy. He's one of the drummers that actually was playing with, I can't remember the bass player's name, but if you ever get a chance, go on YouTube, type in Mike Mitchell. This kid is nice. Him and also Sharif Tucker. Them two right there. Right now, they're blowing a lot of folks out of the water. As far as their playing wise. Another one I'll say is Aaron Smith. He's really doing his thing. Eric Moore is another one. Really enjoy his drum, and I remember him playing from the Guitar Center drum off, going to the Gospel Chops videos. And now he's just traveling the world playing as a drummer. He's phenomenal.
Okay.
As a musician, and then some of the locals, I say all my local musicians. It'll be my big bro Boo Britt, my big bro Philip Johnson, my homeboy Chris Clark, my homeboy Ben Thompson. That's another phenomenal drummer who's toured. My other homeboy, who's actually, I'm not sure if he's still on tour, but he plays for, he was K Michelle's first drummer. He was he plays for BVD. He's on the RBRM tour and everything. But this guy's name is Terrell Moody.
Okay.
He's another cat that I came up with. Like the guys I'm naming right now, we all came up in Virginia, shedding together, playing together. Another one, Ron Braxton. A lot of the local drummers that was there growing, coming up in my, around that time we were all there. Like it was just good times. And if I left out any one of y'all, I'm sorry.
Right, because he gave a whole grocery list, and I'm like, okay, right, okay. So if he left out anybody, charge it to the head, not the heart, because we only got an hour. Yeah. All right, amen. All right. Now, when it comes down to genres of music, what is your favorite genres? What are some genres that you just love, hands down, to play? And then, before you answer this, which one are you most comfortable playing?
Ooh. Love to play, I would say R&B and soul.
Okay.
Comfortable in, of course, pop. I would still say R&B. I would say some jazz as far as that, because especially traditional. Yeah. A lot of folks have geared away from playing straight ahead.
Oh, yes.
I actually quite enjoy it, because it's just, you gotta always remember, your heritage and where a lot of
for sure. Come on now. I'm talking about some John Coltrane's. I'm talking about some Cab Callaways. Yeah. I'm talking about some Duke Ellington. Come on here. Man, listen, that's where it all began. Are you kidding me? Ooh, Jesus. Okay, go ahead. I'm sorry.
Like, definitely a major thing. But I will also say odd time measures like Latin and a lot of what they call world music.
Yeah.
So that's when you get into different either Latin beats or African beats, or stuff that's coming from different countries. I've always been a big fan of that. I think what really got me into that was, and I know I'm about to say a name that a lot of folks either don't know or have heard of. Okay. His name is Yanni. And he played a lot of what they call world music as far as certain things go. It wasn't too eclectic or, hard as far as things go, but it was something that caught my attention. So I didn't know that was going on at first. I was like, hold on, what is this? So when I heard it, I just geared towards it. So at a young age, I was just playing a lot of odd measures because I really wanted to have that up under my belt, where a lot of my friends, when I was growing up, were playing straight ahead 4/4. For me, it was, 6, 6, even though it's more of a straight ahead, but you got 6, 8, 7, from 7/4 to 7/8. Okay. You got also 5. And
now, break that down for the viewers and the listeners who don't know what any of that is. Okay. All you doing is counting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Basically, whenever you hear, like, I'll say 7 because that's one of my favorites. Usually when you hear 7, it's usually a beat that's you're gonna count 7. So where it's like 4/4, like 1, 2, 3, got. 7 would be like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It has a different flavor to it. But the thing is, with those different odd measures, you can actually, nowadays, a lot of folks are like taking and putting 4/4 in the middle of or 5 in the middle of those odd measures and creating songs with this, which is taking music to a whole nother level. Yes, it is. Like a whole nother level.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Are you when it comes down to the music where it is right now versus where it used to be. Okay, as far as the eclectic value of it, as far as the quality, the depth, the sound, the difference going from like majors, using the use of minors and all of those things. Where do you see music now being in a better place than where it once was? Or how do you compare today's music versus old school music?
Well, I feel like every era, has its, greats and has its great sounds and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But at the same time, I do feel like every era happens to repeat itself somewhere down the line.
True.
Where like you got Bruno Mars who started bringing back that 80s sound and a little bit of the 70s sound,
Yes.
But, I feel like with music it's going to be all right, because at the end of the day, you got a lot of great artists and still produce some good music. Yeah, you're going to have a lot that's out there. It's going to be cliche, and they're going to be like what you call the people that you basically will always hear on the radio. Folks are always on the radio as far as they go. So it's just
the same ones over and over and over all the time. Yes.
It's going to be that's not going to go nowhere. But at the end of the day,
well, here's the thing.
Go out there and look for.
Yeah, I was about to say, here's the thing. Put a pin in what you're about to say, because I wanted to jump in and interject on that. I believe it will. Now, not trying to boot anybody out of the platform and out of the mainstream, but at the same time, that is the reason why platforms like this exist, because we hear the ones that are in mainstream right now repeatedly. We hear them over and over and over and over again, and they're appreciated. Don't get me wrong; their sound is appreciated, and so certain songs that they have produced and have released, they're being accepted by society and the audience and stuff like that. So what they're doing, and what I'm seeing here, is as both musician and listener and appreciator of music, I'm seeing that they're taking that same type of sound that was accepted in a certain song, and then they're repeating it and maybe either speeding it up or slowing it down. You know what I mean? So it's like they're taking the same thing and doing it over and over and over again. And so because they don't want to lose the audience that appreciated the first track. So it's like, okay, but so the creativity is not there as it once was. Because back in the day, you had original music, right? Today, you got sampled everything.
Everything is sampled. That's definitely true, because, a lot of folks will either sample it, like James Brown. Like, a lot of his stuff has been sampled throughout the years. It's still being sampled to this day. It could be the smallest thing as one of his beats.
Yep.
And it's thrown into a song, and a lot of folks don't even know that's a James Brown beat.
Exactly.
Brothers is another one.
Isley Brothers, Marvin Gaye, Curtis Mayfield, Bobby Womack, Otis Redding, Stevie Wonder. Yes. All of those people are being duplicated. They're being sampled today. Al Green, you know what I'm saying? Yes. Barry White, Quincy Jones. Oh, yeah. They're being sampled. And unfortunately, the youth of today has no clue where it derived from, because it's not like they're paying homage to these people. They're capping and flexing as if they came up with these things and actually capitalizing off of it.
That's true. Very true. But I feel like they're having to get those royalties to them as far as like certain.
They got to, because somebody's family came for who was that family that came? Was it Marvin Gaye? Family came for somebody, huh?
Yeah, I think it was Marvin Gaye.
Yes, family came for them royalties, baby. You said you want to use what of my families? Oh, okay. Watch this. Run that. Cut that. Run me that. Give me that. Give me that right there. That squilla, that guap. Give me that cash money. Okay, so now one, and I will say that's the reason why, based on going back to what you were saying, the reason why this platform and other platforms like this is out there is because there's a need, there's a hunger, there's a starvation right now for new music, fresh talent, raw skill. Yes, raw ability. There's there's such a void right now of original, and this is what I say here too. Everybody who listens and knows and follows MzBee, they know that I am an avid believer of the Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. Okay, so and God, just God, and all of His infinite measures and infinite powers and abilities. The reason I brought up the entities of the divinity, okay, is because we were created and made in His image and His likeness, right? And so everything that He can do, we can do. We have the power and the authority and the given and the gifts and ability to do the very same things. The problem is we don't know it yet, okay? We don't know to what level and degree we have that ability, okay? We don't operate in it 100%. We don't. If we did, we wouldn't be spazzing out about this corona stuff. Okay, all right, but not gonna go there. Here's the thing. With that same understanding that we were created and made in His image and His likeness, if you look at all of the details of the creation of society, the world, man, human race, the animals, the flowers, the trees, the insects, and all of the things, the birds of the air, the fish of the sea, all of those things, there's such detail and creativity put into the creation of it all. Okay, there was even there's a covering, a field around the globe, around the world, around the planet that was created. Whereas the stars in the sky, once they twinkle, they vibrate and hit that particular covering, that shield, causing music, creating music on our planet. Those are the things that God thought of when He created this. And I have to, even down to the flowers, the colors, the scents, the aromas, even down to the insects. Insects look crazy as heck right now, and we have yet to see all of them. The fish and the eyeballs on the side and in the front and in the back, and the fish and the colors and this. It's like, what in the world? To know that there's an entity, there's a being that was so creative to think about all of these details. Said all that to say this: if we were made in His image and His likeness, why on God's green earth are we duplicating and just repeating the same stuff over and over and over again, when we can pull from the same creative pool?
I feel like the reason why that is being done is because for the market, they feel like that's what sells.
Exactly.
So use what sells to be
what
able
worked.
to be able to keep that money flow going the whole time. When you got artists that's out there, like I will say this, even though they actually made it to mainstream, but every musician can agree with me, Mint Condition is one of like the baddest bands that has ever been out. You know, of course, next you got Prince. You got all of them. Earth, Wind and Fire.
Because some of them definitely understood originality.
Yes. But they brought their own original sound. They definitely will say that they give a lot of their props to these guys from the past.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, they had their own sound. You know who Mint Condition is. Even when Tony was out, everybody was trying to figure out who's the voice, who's this? Is this Tony? Is this Mint Condition? But at the same time, when you heard that musicality, you knew right off the bat that it was Mint Condition. So Mint Condition is definitely one of those. Like, you got other artists out here, but I wish that they would get heard more.
Yes.
Because a lot of artists, you got Flying Lotus, you got I'm just gonna say you got so many, because I'll be trying to name all.
I'm telling you, and they're underground, and it's unfortunate. They're underground, and it's like, no, God, please do the world a favor and pluck them up so that they can be out here. Some of these artists, I can talk about the BET Awards, right? The BET Awards has a main stage, and then they have side stage acts. I think some of these side stage acts need to be on the main stage. Some of these main stages need to be on the side, because these side stage acts will lay these mainstream people out, okay? Lay them flat to the floor. if they actually gave them the opportunity and the platform to do it. Unfortunately, we're in a society where you got to know somebody to know somebody to know somebody in order to get your break. It's not about talent anymore. It's about who you know and how long your money is.
And that's another thing that kills the industry right now, because especially for musicians. Like, if you don't really know folks, have a great relationship, and it's definitely about building relationships.
Oh, absolutely.
If you don't know these folks, you're not going to get much work. That's one thing. I mean, you can be a dope drummer, you can be a dope musician, hands down. And like, I've seen it and I've heard it. Like, you know, because of course they always say what they're saying. The news that travels quicker than any news is bad news.
Yeah.
It's going to travel quicker than good news, which sucks.
And that's the truth.
Sometimes that person didn't even do anything wrong. It's just somebody set them up. But at the end of the day, I always say, like, you know, God's always going to have that ram in the bush for folks that sit up here, you know, and was done wrong. But anyway, I said all that basically to come back to to basically go back to basically saying that, hey, you got all these artists that's out here that's providing this stuff, providing this music, and not even getting the recognition that they deserve to get, not even getting put out there like they should. You got so many different artists that have been left, like that's being left behind, and so many musicians that's being left behind that can actually play or don't even get out there. As have those relationships that, you know, could springboard them forward. Like, I know a lot of folks, you know, that are playing for people, but at the end of the day, like, you know, they're only getting but so far, you know, because somebody else happens to have a better relationship with this other person that can spring it. And then a lot of the industry, a lot of the music industry, they're using the same people over and over.
It's true. Because they know what sells.
Gets hurt.
Yes, because they know what sells. Instead of giving a person a chance, that is what this platform is about. That is what this platform is about. We are here to give the people a chance, and the least that I can do, and I'm doing it with no money. I'm not asking anybody for a dime to feature you. It is my pleasure and my honor to be able to give you all a platform to showcase who you are, so that the right person, you don't have to need, everybody don't need to see you. Everybody don't need to appreciate you. The right person needs to. And once that right person gets to you, then that's all she wrote. And so that if I have a platform that has a viewing and a followership or whatever the case, and I have something, I can do something about it, then that is what I'm going to do. And that is what I urge everybody out there to do. If you have a platform for an up-and-coming somebody, they don't have to be a musician, they don't have to be a singer, they don't have to be an artist, they don't have to be an author, they can be an a painter, or they draw, or they sew, or they bake, or whatever your platform is. If you have an avenue for them, then give them an opportunity, because some people, it's harder for them. I was blessed. Spider was blessed. We were blessed to have the opportunities and the doors open for us. And it was basically, back in the day, I wasn't thinking about being an artist at all. That is not something I wanted to do. My mama had me singing. You know what I'm saying? Right. My mama had me singing at the age of 5, and I'm sitting up here like, I'm just, I'm just trying to be a little girl, play with some toys or whatever. But at the same time, you know what I'm saying? That was my bent. That's what I was able to do naturally. So as a parent, just like we talked about earlier in the segment, as a parent, when my mother saw my gift, she cultivated the gift, and she made me operate in that gift. And thankfully enough, here I am, having had all of the experience that I've had, having sang behind, toured behind, played with, wrote for, produced with, arranged with all of these people. And here now I am right now with an opportunity and a platform to help somebody else. That is the thing that we have no idea what our bent is. And so that is what I'm so grateful for. And if you have a platform that you can give to somebody, then far be it for us to tell you what to do with your platform. But listen, somebody gave you a chance.
Right.
That's all I'm saying. Somebody gave you an opportunity. So why not reach back and bring some other people with you?
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Okay, so Spider, tell the people what is in store for Spider Productions and for you.
Well, of course, got the BTS Awards coming up next year. Right now, I'm working on a couple of things as far as with a couple of friends, which I would love to share, but until I got them going, try to keep those low key. So basically, I will tell you this: you'll be the first to know as soon as I got them. Well, they're pretty much etched in stone, but as soon as I'm actually, practicing for them or getting ready to go forth and do them on the day of, you'll be the first to know. I don't like, you know me, I don't like to tell my business because I always try to do everything, in silence because, a lot of folks are afraid against you. So for me, I try to work in silence. And just,
you can't tell nobody what your next move is. Can't tell nobody what your next move is until it's solid and locked in stone. When it's solidified and when you have your ink is on the paper, boom. That's when you let the people know. Okay.
I will say, so far, what's happened so far, I did get my endorsement with Empire Ears. Shout out to them.
Okay.
Basically, they're in their company who provide phenomenal in-ears for stage music for us to be able to hear whatever we're doing on these stages and everything like that. So if you ever see somebody on stage with something in their ears, 9 times out of 10, that's what an in-ear is. And a lot of these artists that's out there, are with these companies. But Empire Ears is definitely, they're based out of here in Atlanta. So they're a great company.
Okay. Well, tell the people also how they can follow you, how they can find you, follow you. You know what I'm saying? Keep up with Spider Productions.
Well, you can follow me on Instagram, BlessedBoy2, which is BLESSEBBOY2 all together. Or you can also follow me on Facebook. I got 2, but mainly my business one is SpiderProductions.inc. You can type that in and find me on there. Or you can even find me on my page, but my page is Loran Brown. That's spelled LORON Brown on Facebook. So
okay. All right, people. I hope you enjoyed tonight's segment. I hope you enjoyed the information that was given. I hope you enjoyed Spider's spinning webs and all of the things with the sticks and the things. I hope you enjoyed it because he was spinning. All right, and shooting and spinning and spinning and shooting. Okay, so we thank you all for yet another week of tuning into New Music Monday. Today we remixed the New Musician Monday, and so we thank you. We appreciate you. Feel free to share this to any other platform that you may have that could benefit, where Spider can benefit, and all of those things. And we thank you. We appreciate you. Okay. And we love you, and there's nothing you can do about it. Anything you want to say to the people leaving out?
I would say just keep on, being yourself. Always seek God. Keep God first, for one. More than anything, if you're a parent, cultivate those gifts, and just always try to be the best you can be. Because I know me, I'm always going to be the best I can be.
That's right. Be the best you can be. And seek God. Keep God first. Eshata, boshata, eka. Okay. All right. All right, you guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you, Loran, Spider Brown. We appreciate you for coming through. Spider Productions appreciate you for coming through. And this is your girl, MzBee. Thank you. This is your girl, MzBee. And this is the conclusion of another segment of New Music Monday. See you all. Love you. Mean it. Ain't nothing you can do about it. Peace.